with keeping us on time, I have started streaming. So how's your week been, Devil?
Been pretty good. Started a new Pathfinder game on Wednesdays.
Fun stuff. Kyle, get here so we can get started. What are you playing in that?
I'm a Tengu alchemist.
Tengu. I'm not familiar with the race.
Bird creatures kind of look like crows.
Okay. Now I feel more familiar.
Yeah, mine's fun. He's an alchemist monk, and he's got 3 eyes. And he throws explosives. Yay!
Some people have a third eye for the spirit. Devil has a third eye for explosives.
Actually, yes, he does. His third eye lets him use more explosives per day.
There you go. Just like that one assassin dude from the 3rd season of Avatar.
Yep. Of course, that character is really fun because I have a nice little voice to go with him.
Ooh, let's hear it.
Oh, so you want to go to the explosives? Okay, I can do explosives. Oh, I am mad alchemist. You want poisons? I know how to make them.
Laura's Changeling books came today.
Cool.
Indeed, now I told her she's gotta run a Changeling game. It's happening.
See? She changed her mind.
I know, right? You remember her saying it.
I mean, that's the whole point of a changeling game, is changing.
I'm gonna be the best damn fairy I can be. Did we ever tell you about when we actually started reading the rules for that game?
Barely.
Fairies literally have these things called bunks, where they just do fucked up shit to use their magic and it makes it better.
Seems like fairies.
Indeed.
What sort of fucked up shit?
Like, one example they give in the book is the guy needing to use some of his fey magic on the fly, so he starts peeing a magic circle on the wall to do it.
Makes sense.
Indeed. Since you're the roll 20 devil. Alright. Well, while we're sitting here waiting, Everald's going to take a seat on the floor and relax for a moment.
Hello.
Hey, Kyle. And the last player we're waiting for.
All right.
We don't have our cleric. This is gonna be funny. One of us died last week.
Yay.
Alright.
Where is Happy?
He has to work. And he won't be off until we're done. Same for tomorrow, too. Though he might be off before we're done tomorrow. Tomorrow can vary on how long it goes. And yes, we are live, Kyle.
Okay.
I should probably put a shirt on.
No, that'll help us get more views, hopefully.
It will.
We'll have to oil them up, though.
Show more skin, devil. It's the only way.
Yep.
All right, I am showing more skin right now.
Awesome.
All we need is the live feed, right?
Hey, no one said anything about video.
It's gonna be him sitting there with the shirt on. It's like, aren't you supposed to be showing skin?
I
Exactly. Everything's showing underneath the belt.
But where we last left off, our party was traversing their first dungeon. That's the word I was looking for. When our fine Zach unloaded his shotgun on M12S16519 Corvus.
You could just say Corvus first.
Nope. If you're gonna name yourself that long ass name, I'm gonna say it.
God damn it. Well, fuck. Whatever.
It's your own fault.
We're trying to keep consistent with the character's backstory. Totally.
Knocking good old Corvus unconscious after he had already been recovered from being unconscious when one of the cultists hit him with a blast of energy.
Melting my face with their metal.
Indeed. The last room they entered was a torture chamber where they were all incredibly haunted by the spirits that haunt it. Probably why they're the spirits that haunt it. And Talawa slapped a ghost. So, without further ado, let's get this train wreck moving again.
I mean, we're forgetting the important thing that Corvus nearly shot Zach twice on purpose.
Oh, yep, you're right, that did happen.
But you were a suicidal maniac, which deterred me because I just couldn't fathom why. Anyhow.
Talawa, roll an agility for me.
She dies instantaneously.
But she had a reflex.
Is there a way to get rid of this creature?
I mean, you tried shooting it.
Well, yeah, that didn't seem to work too well, now did it?
I don't know. It seemed to work fine.
What? Wait, where is the cleric? Where'd he go?
He's probably over by that room again, sobbing uncontrollably.
He mentioned something about needing time for prayer.
Of all times.
Which is why I said over by that room, sobbing uncontrollably.
We're gonna die down here. Oh no.
Yep. So Everald don't know shit about ghosts.
Hmm.
A little funny when his like actual magic is necromancy.
May I try to learn to do a learning?
You may try to do a learning.
I learned a thing. I don't know shit about no ghosts.
You don't know shit about ghosts. You think for a moment and you're like, hey, I think I know something, but then you're like, wait, no, that's about dogs.
Yeah, I was getting the whole yipping and being hellishly annoying thing confused.
Indeed.
All right. Well, we can all stand here like jackasses or try to finish the job.
Yes, Kyle, you were correct about the question you asked me.
All
To
right.
be fair, we could try to finish the job and still be jackasses.
It's just like I raise my finger to say something, and I'm just like, just fuck it. Hang on. Just to recap real quick. You two were planning on coming to New Babel, right?
Everald looks over at you. I never once mentioned coming to New Babel.
Talawa was mentioned it.
Why would I want to go there? You don't know what it's like.
Um. Hmm. Well, considering we're down a healer and I need to keep you all alive, uh, I'm going to invoke the Daedalus clause. Um. Okay. Come here. I'm going to give you something. Put out your hand. Just trust me, because I might be able to save you, and if I don't give you this, I can't work it. It's a small injection. I I cannot explain to you. I can give you the tech. I can give you access to the technology temporarily, but I cannot explain how it functions. That's how it works. It will help you to keep alive.
Everald is looking forward into the darkness, not really paying attention to Corvus trying to inject people.
With my seed.
That's what they're all afraid of.
Yeah, I'm just gonna come into you with my finger.
Then you'll apply some reverse logic on us that we're now all your wives because you impregnated us with your fingers.
This is like the worst sex ed class ever.
But alright, so is anyone going to give him your hand?
It's only temporary, and it will be removed from your body at a later date. All right. So I press my finger into it, and she feels like a sharp pain. I gave you a small injection. It's right now. It's an inactive, remotely controlled culture. It will help heal you if I manually activate it. That's all you need to know for now. In New Babel, there's restrictions on information to outside parties. I can give you the bare necessities, and that's all you need. All right, I go over to Zach. Are you going to give me your hand, or are you going to make this difficult too?
Oh, I'll give him a finger.
All right, I press my finger into the tip of his finger.
E.T. phone home.
No, it's the middle finger. I'm sorry.
I know. That's what you're doing. Okay. So you feel sharp pain in your middle finger now. Everald?
I'm not too worried about it.
Fair. Okay. Let's continue on then.
So, do we continue forward then, guys?
Sally forth.
I would assume so.
Alright, you can continue on down the hall. And isn't it so nice that you didn't trigger the alarm system? There's a bunch more encounters here if you had.
Yay. What's over
Everyone
here?
starts moving over towards here. There seems to be a path down this way.
Well, lead the way. I've been having pretty shit luck lately. I kind of look over at Zach. She runs forward into the darkness and gets ripped around the corner. Fucking.
Alright, everyone stop. Roll perception.
And this is where we get hit with the jump scares.
Maybe we will see. Okay. Alright, so we come walking up. And we notice skeletons right away. None of us are taken by surprise.
Yeah.
One of the skeletons notices us and the other, though, doesn't. So one skeleton is taken by surprise. Roll initiatives.
Need epic battle music.
I'll get it, don't worry.
Fucking crit roll on my goddamn initiative roll.
Everald was not taken by surprise either. Yay.
The torch has initiative.
Yep.
Wouldn't surprise me. It seems like everything fucking down here is haunted.
Everybody in?
For some odd reason, I did not put mine into the system.
Well, why'd you break it?
Because I break everything I touch, just like real life.
I think it's because he put.
Cue the sad music.
I just added your number. And I think what actually happened is someone didn't click their token when they did it.
Probably. Alrighty. Gonna move up a little bit. And 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. So I get up to the corner here, and I see the skeleton there, and I reach out my hand and do disarmed at level 6. So as I cast this out, there's like a pull in the skeleton's hand, and it's just like it lets go, and the blade flies towards my hand, and I grab it in the middle of the air. Well, actually, no. I think I could try to react with the disarmed bane if I try to do that.
Alright.
Yeah, the challenge rating is equal to 10 plus 2 times the attribute score I used, so that would be 22.
So you needed a 22, you said?
Mm-hmm. You need it. The skeleton needs a 22 to keep the weapon.
Oh, okay. And you said agility?
It's trying to hold the weapon in its hand, so I would say I think that'd be might. Unless you just want to give me the sword because you're a nice guy.
No, I don't want to give you the sword. I'm trying to see what you're telling me here. Because according to your text, you succeed in hitting and this happens.
Ah, okay, yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, because I'm reading the for the wielder to regain control, they can react with a disarmed bane of their own to counter the effect or make an edge. Okay.
Right. Right. It's
All right.
basically how you would resist this bane.
Okay.
But alright, you do succeed just barely in disarming him. So the sword goes flying, and you said you're activating power level 3.
6. So it flies into my hand.
Alright then. So go ahead and tell us how that happened.
I did. Oh shit, no. I tried to. Okay, actually, I tried to activate it at power level 6, so I actually failed because the CR would be 22. So I didn't actually do it.
But it's a bane, right?
Yeah, but there's 2 power levels. I tried to activate it at 6.
But a bane should require hitting, not activating.
Okay.
Alright. Until we have figured out your mess here. Devil, it's your turn.
Gonna move up to there and swing at the skeleton with my bastard sword.
Because it doesn't know its father. Alright, so you go and you swing your bastard sword, and the skeleton manages to parry it down to the ground. But as it does, you strike the ground so hard that it causes the skeleton to lose its footing and assume the knockdown bane. The skeleton, looking very pissed that he doesn't have his sword anymore, runs towards Corvus and tries to kick him in the chest.
Weef.
He goes to kick Corvus in the chest, but ends up kicking his leg so hard that it flies off of him behind Corvus. The leg is still animated though, and is able to kick Corvus from behind on his next turn. Talawa. So you deal 4 damage. Everald is going to attack the leg for you. Yeah. So, Everald takes his axe and brings it to the side, and as he does, a great deal of necrotic energy starts to gather around it. And he slams it into the leg bone of the skeleton. With incredible power and concentration, he spreads the force, though, to the full body of the skeleton, since they're one being, and blows it up into a bunch of bones all over the room. Alright. He becomes aware that you guys are here. And he gets up. And provided he can, he will try to attack Devil, but let me make sure. Okay, so he can still try. Yay him. So he will try to hit you with his axe, Devil. Sorry for the calculator, people. He goes to hit you with his axe, but instead ends up, in his surprise, not gripping it fully, and as he does, it goes flying out of his hands, embedding in the wall here. As it does, though, the dust and sediment gets into your eyes, giving you disadvantage, because you're slightly blinded. Corvus. Kyle.
Yep, I'm here. 1, 5, 10, 15. Okay, so I'm right here. I still have the skeleton sword in hand, so I'm going to take a swing at that skeleton with the sword.
All right.
Straight agility, right?
Yep.
Eve.
So, you go and try to swing the sword at the skeleton. But given that you're not really used to holding a sword or anything, you kind of just, like, tap it against him, hoping that it's going to cut him.
Eh.
The skeleton kind of just gives a... What would be a skeletal laugh if it could laugh?
Rattling bone.
Indeed, rattling bones. and then grabs the sword out of your hand.
Damn it.
Zach, it is your turn.
So Zach's blinded. How do you get rid of boons? Or Bane?
You could attempt to get rid of a Bane by using your
Move action.
move action to do so. Roll 1d20. If you roll 10 or higher, you succeed.
Alright, I'll try to do that then.
Either way, you succeeded though. Alright, Devil, you managed to wipe the dust out of your eyes.
Alright, now I'm gonna just try and stick my, well, my sword's in the ground. I suppose I'm gonna just try and lift my sword out of the ground and basically impale the skeleton through the ribcage with the hilt.
Whatever it takes.
Or not.
Alright. So you attempt to lift your sword out of the ground. And it starts prying up some, but it pries up a bunch of the tile and whatnot with it, making it incredibly heavy. So in order to complete what you're trying to do, you're going to need a little more time to basically steady yourself to do it. Next round, you can attempt it. Talawa.
Confidence.
So you go and you try to take the shot at the skeleton. And it goes in between his rib cages and gets kind of stuck there. Not really doing any damage, but it does leave something that someone else could grab onto to try to do some damage later. Everald will move to here and attempt to hit the skeleton with his axe. The skeleton attempts to get up, but because of all the gravel and whatnot that Devil's pulled up with his sword, it can't seem to get footing and does not manage to get itself back up. Kyle.
Oh boy. Let's see. I will. Yeah, I'm just gonna knock it down.
What?
The skeleton. I'm just gonna push it over because it took my sword.
But it's already down.
Oh, it is? Okay, sorry. My bad. Meh. All right. Well, if it's on the ground, I'm just gonna shoot at it. Fuck it.
You're gonna shoot at it at point blank distance?
It's laying on the ground.
At point blank distance. We already discussed this earlier.
Fine. I'll back up a little bit. Is it gonna take a swing at me?
Yes, I believe that it's enough distance to not be in melee range now.
Blam.
Did. So tell us what happens, Kyle, though I do not believe you killed it.
Alright. Well, I step back a little bit and just pull out my gun, kind of pissed off the thing took the freaking sword out of my hands. And I just lay around into its sternum. Kind of just splintering the bone a little bit.
Alright. Hey Laura, just roll me a random d20 real quick. As you blow that into his sternum, it also drives Laura's bolt that was sticking inside the ribcage in further to actually do just the one damage that he had left and kill him.
Woo, teamwork. So mean. Alright.
Much sturdier skeletons than the others we've seen here.
Can't help but wonder what holds these things together.
I mean, who cares? The party's getting good.
Well, someone didn't shoot into me.
Hey, I
With a
could if you
shotgun.
want.
Bugger off. Let's just keep going.
Yes, well, which way should we go? North, south, east, west?
Before we walk off, can I check around this little area where the skeletons were, the remains and stuff, to make sure there's nothing of any interest?
You can roll a perception. Actually, no, don't roll a perception because I know that you don't see anything of interest.
You see all 0 items.
Oh boy.
Okay, well, this place doesn't really have anything of any interest. She's gonna pick up a bone, like a leg bone, and just carry it along with her, goofing around like it's a baton or whatever.
Also, for anyone who watches this, I apologize for the audio issues. I have fixed Laura now.
This is almost maze-like. I feel like we've been wandering forever and there's nothing of interest.
I know, this is kind of a boring hallway. Maybe we should start shooting the walls or something.
Do you decide to do that, Devil?
Why
I
not?
smack the bone against the wall every so often as we walk along.
Probably not good. I just-
Alright. You guys approach a door. And there are words written on the wall in between the two doors.
Those words say.
Am I the only one here who knows how to read?
I'm zoomed out, so I couldn't actually read it.
I think this is something I would honestly say.
Everald moves close so that it's lit up for everyone.
I'm the dead passing piece.
What if I don't care about passing in peace? I mean, I could just bust through.
I say we just kick down the middle thing with the words on it and just enter that way.
I like your style, but I feel like there's a trap attached to this.
Probably, but who cares?
We're in a place of necromantic energies. This could outright kill you if you do this the wrong way.
And your point is?
Go ahead!
Do it! It'll be awesome!
I'll resuscitate your dead body afterwards.
Everald backs up as you all are encouraging Devil to try to break down that wall.
Alright, does this wall look any more sturdy than any others?
It looks like a pretty sturdy wall.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to try anyway.
I'm gonna laugh if he rolls a bunch of criticals and beats down this wall.
God damn.
Almost rolled a critic.
He almost did. Alright, so you do manage to punch a pretty sizable chunk out of this wall, but it's not enough to beat it down.
Holy hells, how did you...
Yeah, this is awesome! Okay, let's keep going! We're totally gonna do this!
I guess flurry of fists against this wall!
Oh my.
I take it I roll again?
You can go ahead and roll again if you want.
Ow.
So, this time, you go and try to do it. And you actually end up basically just flat out breaking your hand for a moment, taking 3 damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna just look at that hand and go like, huh. Then I'm gonna Deadpool this and keep punching.
Fucking...
Okay.
The wall punching simulator.
Although I wonder where I went.
So, as he's bashing on this wall over and over again, guards start becoming aware. Skeletons and zombies are to your backs now. Everybody roll a perception to see if you're taken by surprise.
I'm not apparently in that hallway anymore.
Why wouldn't you be in the hallway, Devil?
My token's gone.
You're punching the door.
I still see your token.
Yeah, I can see you.
All I see is a torch.
Yeah, we can all see you.
I punched myself into non-existence.
Here, can you see this token?
Yep, I can see that one.
There.
Who needs to perceive things? I'm punching down a wall.
Alright, so we all perceive them and are not taken by surprise. Roll your initiative.
Oh shit. Alright.
Everybody in?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright. You're first, Corbett.
Okay. I'm just gonna fucking shoot them with my gun again. I'm gonna shoot right in front of the square here, right in front of those three, so I'll be able to get all three of them. Thick.
Alright. So, all of the skeletons move out of the way of your shot. But, as a result, all the shots that were heading for them partially hit the zombie as well. Making him take extra damage.
Alright.
So go ahead and explain what happens to Mr. Zombie as he dies.
Oh, he just straight up died? Damn. Alright, well, the center skeleton just kind of ducks out of the way, and the zombie just kind of looks up, and then it just takes the full brunt of the shotgun shell to the face, and just kind of falls over.
Alright. All of a sudden, its headless body gets up. Talawa.
I am going to try to do a cool smooth and shoot at this zombie minion to take him down. So I'm gonna like spin around and then like I don't know, spin around and do a quick somersault backwards and then shoot him. The bolt sticks right between its eyes and it makes a gaspy, moany noise, and then slowly falls backwards, dead.
Everald moves up and attacks.
You swing your axe at him, but he sees the blow coming easily and raises up his shield arm to deflect your axe, and it smacks against the wall instead of hitting the skeleton. And the axe is embedded in the wall.
The skeleton will try to hit Everald with his sword. But as he does, he barely nicks Everald, dealing 3 damage, but Everald grabs the sword from his hand as he does. He moves up to here and attacks Corvus with his great sword. He strikes Corvus true, slicing deep into his chest, dealing 4 damage. It is your turn, Devil.
Alright, well, Zach is gonna just, gonna go up and try to stab that greatsword skeleton with his bastard sword.
You hit, dealing 6 damage. Go ahead and explain it.
Yeah, the blade of the bastard sword just goes into the rib cage, cracking the bones open and kind of leaving it with a gaping open rib cage.
Alright.
Was that 5 above its
It was not, and it was actually 5 damage as well. Skeleton attempts to bring its hammer down on everyone. But Everald nimbly dodges out of the way, and the skeleton's hammer embeds itself in the ground, breaking off at the handle so that the hammer end is no longer connected.
Alrighty. Okay. I'm gonna do a line attack on the 2 skeletons next to Everlit. And I'm going to do shit. Yeah, I'll do an immobile.
You can't seem to get the bullet loaded correctly. You'll be able to try again next round.
Oh, me?
Yep.
Oh, I wasn't using a bullet for this.
Then how are you using a mobile?
I'm essentially trying to affect the molecule. Affect the molecules in the skeletons. So I'm just
Alright.
going to,
Then you can't gather the energy yet. You need to wait till next turn. Talawa.
I'm gonna jump forward, level my crossbow between Zach and Corvus there, and shoot this one.
So, you jump up to make that shot. But you land wrong on your ankle, making you unable to level the shot correctly. And the arrow goes flying instead at the skeleton's legs, knocking it down. Alright, Everald will attempt to attack the skeleton with the sword. Well, with his sword. So, Everald does 3 damage as he slashes into the skeleton's ribcage, splitting it. The skeleton tries to hold itself together after Everald does this, but just can't and falls to the ground. The skeleton with the great sword is going to attack Zack this time. But instead ends up flinging his entire body, missing Zack, but putting himself over here for a more advantageous position. Your turn, Zack.
Yeah, he's gonna just swing his bastard sword up and over in a great arc and try to come down on that great sword skeleton's head. Or not.
So, you go, and basically you try to do this, like, really flashy move that no swordsman would ever do. And completely telegraph your move. Causing the skeleton to dodge you. But due to the raw might of your blow and the air force, you end up actually pushing the skeleton back over to here. Skeleton attempts to get up. And succeeds, leaping back up to its feet. It then will attempt to hit Everald with its hammer.
You mean stick?
Oh yep, you're right, stick. It's trying to stick me. But it does not succeed. Everald nimbly turns to the side, dodging it. As he does, though, the stick manages to get into his torch and catch fire. The skeleton now has a flaming stick. Corvus.
Alrighty. Well, fuck it. I spin around and fucking empty another round into the guy with the great sword.
Alright, roll it. You still can't get that energy. You think something might be wrong with your systems.
Oh, this one was actually a shot.
Oh,
I just whiffed.
Well, okay. My mistake. I misheard what you said.
It's okay.
Alright then. So, you go and you take the shot. And the wind from Devil's Swing is still kind of like strong there, so it sways your shot a little bit. So you barely graze the skeleton, dealing 3 damage. Taloa.
I think I'm gonna shoot at this one, so we don't end up being attacked from both sides, hopefully. So I'm gonna quickly whip around and take a shot at it.
You succeed. So you deal 4 damage.
I pin it against the wall, and then it kind of just crackles apart, or against the door, I'm sorry. And then it just kind of cracks apart.
Everald is going to swing his sword at the skeleton.
I'm gonna say that even though you failed, you didn't hit him. You hit his weapon and knock it out of his hands, disarming him.
Fuck his flaming stick. It is your turn, Zach.
Yeah, Zach's going to try to step forward and smack the unarmed skeleton.
You hit, dealing 3 damage and killing it. Tell us what happened.
Just slice my bastard sword right through its skull and have a skull on a bastard sword, and the rest of the body just falls apart.
Okay.
Can I try something? I'd like to try to see if I can find a at least mostly intact skeleton hand and see if I can use, like, basically put the skeleton hand in my hand and use that to open the door and see if that, like, tricks it that the dead are passing.
I like this idea.
You may attempt it.
Fuck yeah. Do I need to roll something?
No.
Alright, let's step forward to try.
Well, while she's doing that, I'm going to try to remotely activate the device that I put into Zach and heal him. Wait, no, shit, hold up. That's not right. That's not right. Hold up. It didn't take my logic roll.
You're right, it didn't.
Actually, that's pretty accurate for what he's trying to do, though.
Fucking fail! God damn it. That didn't help at all.
So you try to activate your things, but Zach's anatomy's kind of weird. Your nanobots or whatever the hell they are can't figure it out.
Fuck. Alright, I guess I'll have to give it more time. I'm just gonna heal myself then.
Alright, so Laura, you attempt to open the door, but like a normal locked door, you can't just twist the door open.
Rather, I tried. I kicked the door in frustration.
Boom!
Alright. Maybe there's more to this door than we're giving it credit for.
I'm just saying. That those doors definitely look like they could be unlocked.
Oh, can I try to pick the lock?
Actually, yeah, let's examine the lock.
Agility.
Doors.
You
Yeah,
mess around with the door, trying to open it, and instead end up breaking your tools and whatnot that you're using. But you hear the latch click.
Meanwhile, I'm just gonna sneakily do this.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to go shopping now that I've broken this, but I think I got it. And I'm gonna just crack the door open and try to, like, peek through.
Roll a perception.
Ain't you shit, bro.
You can't see much through the darkness. But it looks like there might be some light further in.
I think there's something in here, but I can't really see. I say it kind of quietly.
My portrait is supersized again for some reason.
Okay.
Just keep breaking stuff, Dev.
Oh,
There you go, Dev.
I'm gonna press up against the wall here, take a peek myself, real quick.
Roll a perception.
I ain't gonna see shit. I'm calling it right now. What the fuck?
Yeah, right. You see all this shit. So go ahead and scroll up a little further in the map. You should be able to see it because of the lighting, Kyle. Go ahead and explain just everything you can see there.
Okay. There's a few minions propped up in front of a table, and at the very center of the room, at the very center of the room, there's this table with some maps on it. It looks like at least some parchment. I can't tell exactly. There's someone standing next to the table, clad in black, and there are some minions closer towards the door.
okay, let's go in and kill them.
All right, take lead.
First off, we have a sign to destroy.
Now's not the time. They're right at the door. All right. I'm gonna cast. Let's see. I'm gonna cast haste on myself.
So will Emerald. Also, what power level of haste are you activating?
I try. Well, if I'm gonna be honest, I try to activate it at 6, but it says I only succeeded at 4.
So you do not succeed.
Fucking. Still not working. All right.
Alright, so Emerald will attempt to activate it at a 4. Should have tried for the 6.
Oh well.
But alright then, so Emerald is hasted.
All right, let's do this.
Anyone else want to do anything before we roll initiatives and whatnot?
I'm going to attempt to bolster my my strength.
Go for it.
I'm gonna bolster my agility.
Can you sustain 2 wounds?
Him?
I'm asking you if you can. Oh,
I
wait,
can.
no, you failed your haste, that's right.
Yeah, I can if I wanted to either way, but yeah, I was boosting for advantage 2 on agility rolls right now.
Alright, how about you, Devil? What were you boosting for?
Agility, advantage 1, strength, or
Alright,
might rather.
so I believe you both succeeded then. So, you guys see Emerald start stretching himself out. And then all of a sudden, he starts moving oddly, more like a blur. Go ahead and explain activating your guys' boons.
Mine's essentially just kind of kicking my nervous system into overdrive.
How do you do
Yeah.
that, Kyle?
It's an internal reaction, so you're not seeing anything.
Then explain to everyone your internal reaction. Role playing
Alright.
game, Kyle.
I know. Okay. So essentially, I am activating the nano robots in my system to increase my my synaptic reactions, so I can, react more quickly and fire more accurately, shit like that.
Alright. Now your turn, Devil.
Yeah, Zach just takes a hold of his bastard sword and grips it with both hands, and suddenly his forearms and the bastard sword are kind of wreathed in flames, and the bastard sword becomes more lean and easy to handle.
Alright. Emerald goes into the room like a blur.
Yeah, I'd fall.
I come in after the guys with the big swords.
For simplicity, since this is a bigger battle, I'm only going to roll 1 initiative for the skeleton. Okay, start rolling initiatives.
No monologue from the big bad.
Why is he gonna monologue? I came in here in a blur, and another guy came in with flaming arms and a sword.
Oh,
It's decently clear we're aggressive. Everybody's initiative in? But I'll tell you what. I will give you a monologue when it comes to his turn to satisfy you, Kyle.
yeah.
Zach, it is your turn.
Yeah, Zach's gonna move up to here and just swing at that hammer skeleton. Kind of wide arc with the flaming greatsword or bastard sword.
All right. All right. Tell us what happens as you kill it.
Yeah, the huge arc of the flaming bastard sword just slices in half through the zombie, and kind of a spectral image of the zombie just goes and comes out of the bones and disappears, cut in half as well. Or sorry, skeleton.
All right. And it is Emerald's turn. Oh, I need to bring my screen out. Darn, just a little too far. Alright, Everald will maintain his haste. And proceed to dash up as close as he can to the Wraith. So Everald will run up to there. And then it is Skeleton turn. The skeleton will move to there and attempt to attack Corvus with his axe.
I need an adult.
You do. You especially need an adult.
Fuck! That's a 10.
Indeed, it does exceed it by 10. You take 10 damage. And I believe axes can do knockdown. So he knocks you down.
Oh, I've been forgetting to do advantage with my bastard sword. Oh well.
To be fair, you've only swung once, Devil.
No, I mean in the last battle too.
Oh yeah, because you've been holding with two hands.
Yep.
Piss! Alright. I'm on my ass.
skeleton will move to there and attack Everald with its great sword.
Oh. I'm still maintaining my boon, by the way.
It barely strikes Everald, dealing 3 damage. As his reaction time is just off slightly at his advanced speed. This skeleton will come dashing towards the party. Corvus.
Alright. Shit, I'm like afraid to try to get up right now. Fuck, okay, I'm gonna try casting invisibility. That's just like, peace out.
Run away!
Oh no, this is gonna go bad. Oh, yes, yes! I fucking paced the fuck out of there, level 6.
You are indeed invisible, my friend.
Whee! Alright. I wanna stand the fuck up and like shimmy my way over here. I only have 15 movement speed right now, right? Or 15 movement.
Isn't it a movement to get rid of a Bane?
Oh, I can only get up.
Yep,
Yeah,
you
you gotta roll.
You gotta roll 20 to see if you do.
Unless you got shenanigans, you gotta roll.
And I'll also check that. Yeah, resisting a Bane is a move action.
Alright.
Wow, which means getting up literally takes away your move action. I'll need to see if there's a special rule for that Bane later or not.
Okay.
But alright, so you're all invisible, but you can't move.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it is half their speed. It is half their speed.
It is half their speed for
Yeah.
for the knockdown.
Yeah, standing up from prone requires a move action and costs character round down half of their speed for the round. But that doesn't make a lot of sense.
You can use
Okay.
a major action to move.
Oh. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna stand up, fuck that. He can't see me anyways.
I'll move to there and shoot at the one with the great axe.
Well, tell us about how you decimate it.
I realize that we've got a lot of enemies here to fight, and things seem real serious, and so I do a cartwheel to get past Corvus, and then load up my crossbow and just hit the shit out of the thing, like right in the middle of the sternum, and it just blows apart. I'm assuming.
Here, as a matter of fact, I'll give you an added bonus for just how much raw damage you did. The bones go flying into the other skeleton, destroying it as well.
Hell yeah.
You fools have come into my fortress. I was once one of the greatest warriors to ever walk this land.
Yeah, and now you're dead. So, life moves on.
I have more power in death, you child.
Well, but I'm still alive, so I still feel like I'm coming out ahead here. Plus, I have the power of friendship, right, guys?
Man, no one wants to be the dead beat in the party.
You are so hard to read.
Thanks, love. She blows a kiss.
He will move up to Everald and attack. And he strikes Everald, dealing another 3 damage, as Everald barely manages to avoid a much more fatal blow. Sorry, forgot to add the Wraith's other turn for his boss's edge. He attacks Everald again. And once again just barely hits Everald, dealing another 3 damage. Zach, it is your turn.
Yeah, Zach's gonna move to here and then throw his bastard sword at the skeletal minion with the great sword.
Tell us about how it kills it.
So this bastard sword just flies through the air and impales the skeletal chest into the table behind him, and the skeleton just looks dumbstruck as it falls apart.
Alright. Everald is going to go all out and attack with both his sword and his axe at a disadvantage 1. Or wait, no, not this. Wait, no, yeah, disadvantage 1 after all my bonuses are applied, that's right.
Oh, I also, as a free action, will take out my shotgun.
Alright.
I'm gonna say that your sword grazes him, does a little bit of damage, and then you swing your axe and somehow completely miss him and knock your sword out of your hand.
Damn swords, they're always too light. Corvus.
Alright. I am like fucking feeling absolutely shit on, but like I'm still invisible. So I am going to kind of meander my way over here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And yeah, I'm gonna cast heal on Everett.
Emerald? Alright.
Oh shit, wait. I didn't give him the injection, did I?
You did not.
Alright, well, I can't heal him then. So I'm just gonna heal myself.
That's fine. I'll either stand my ground and die, or run and heal myself.
Okay. 1d10.
Yeah, you don't want my healing.
Gonna move to there. And I'm gonna shoot at the wraith. And I'm gonna activate lethal strike and try to do some lethal damage.
She hit.
Yes.
I send a bolt through his eye, kind of staggering him a little bit.
As a free action, he pulls the bolt out of its eye like it's nothing. I felt worse pain. And he will attempt to hit Everald with his sword again. And he will succeed, doing another 3 damage to Everald. Then he's gonna reach a hand out towards Devil and say, "Surrender your life." And then he's going to attempt to life drain you, Devil.
That's gonna be interesting.
That wasn't rolled right. 1 second.
I was about to say that's going to be very painful.
Oh wait, I see what I did. Okay. And it might be very painful. though?
It just matches my toughness.
Indeed. But I believe he actually is activating a boon now that I think about it, and he did not succeed at his level. So he does not drain life from you, Devil. Your turn, Devil.
Oh, you want my life? Can I have yours in exchange? And I'm going to, try to, I'm going to try to multi-attack, I believe. So disadvantage 2 on each one, I think it is. No, I'll just regular attack.
Alright. Are you... By the way, do you have the feet and whatnot, Devil?
I do have the feet, yes.
Then I believe it's a disadvantage 1 because you reduce it by 1 with the feet, plus your dual wielding and that reduces it by 1.
Oh, that's true.
You can still regular attack if you want, I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, I'll just regular attack with the shotgun.
Alright, Devil. You go and you take your shot, and his body becomes all vapor-like and ghost-like for a moment, negating most of the damage, taking the minimum 3.
Oh, you're gonna make me do it, aren't you?
I might. I expected more people to be with us when we did this boss fight. Alright. Everald is going to drop his haste and instead attempt to teleport away as he's not looking too good. And he will try activating it at a, we'll say, power level 3.
Be nice if it had a feature where you can like put in the actual. Yeah, you got it.
Indeed, so Everald teleports 30 feet away. Back behind Talawa. Corvus.
Ah, holy hells. Alright, I'm still invisible, but I'm gonna move up to the table right here, and I'm gonna just try taking a shot at the Wraith of Black Tentacle.
Alright.
I have advantage too because I still have bolster up.
Alright, so good man. We needed a hit like that. You deal 17 damage, tell us what happens.
So I'm still stealth, and I like kind of run up and prop myself up on the table.
You also exceeded his guard by 10. You may activate a bane.
Okay. I highly doubt this dude can. He's probably not going to bleed. I will try to stun him, if at all possible.
Well, it is possible. You activated the bane.
Yeah, it's just I don't know how stun will work on bosses. That's all.
He has to try to resist it like everyone else.
Yeah. So anyway, I prop myself close up to the table while I'm still sneaking, and it's just like, oh shit. So I aim and take fire, and just like clock him right underneath the jaw, kind of like disorienting him.
All right. By the way, who remembers what level healing potion I said last week?
I wrote it down. It is a level 4.
All right. So one minor thing, Everald will use his minor action since he can to drink that potion.
Considering I shot, do I need to use my minor action to remain hidden?
Yeah.
So I think I would have an advantage of 7 because it has my bolster plus my invisibility.
You know, to sustain a boon, you just have to use one of your minor or move action, right?
Yeah, no, I'm sustaining both my boons, but to remain hidden, I would think that I would have to use my minor action as well.
Sorry, minor action.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, it uses your minor action to stay hidden because you're sustaining the boon.
Right. Okay.
Hello.
Sorry, can you get away? I'm gonna try to take a shot at him and aim for his head.
Alright, she goes and she takes... Oh wait, what does stun do to him real quick?
Give me a second. Oh yeah, hang on. This Bane has special rules for boss NPCs. A boss is only affected by the stun Bane during its normal initiative turn. So it didn't affect him.
Well, it affects his first turn. So what
Basically, he can't take any action, I believe.
He can't take any action on his first turn. His boss's edge he can.
Yeah.
But I'm asking if it would have made it easier for her Laura to hit.
Okay. During the target's turn, they are limited to either single major action, single move action, or single minor action. Nope.
Alright. So indeed, Laura's bolt misses him. But it does pin into his cloak, making him unable to move from that spot.
Yes.
And he does not succeed in becoming unstunned or unpinning himself or any of that. So he can take one major action. He will attempt to activate his life drain boon again. Power level 5 boon, Kyle, difficulty.
That would be 20.
Alright, so he does activate his life drain boon, but he'll need to hit someone with something in order to get anything, so Zach's turn.
Yeah, Zach is gonna multi-attack with his shotgun and throwing his sword again.
Wait, what?
Did you retrieve the sword, Devil?
I suppose I did.
I mean, you can still move to go retrieve it. You have enough movement speed that you can move there and back if you want.
Yep, move, retrieve, shoot, throw.
Alright.
He has a multi-attack?
Yeah, so do I.
Oh, okay.
On my shot.
So,
Oh, that shouldn't have been with disadvantage. So minus, or plus 5, 15.
still a miss. So, you go, and you throw the sword, and it's going way off course. So you quickly fire the shotgun, hoping to hit him, but instead hit the sword, knocking it slightly back on course, but completely missing him with the shotgun blast. He takes 3 damage.
Just gotta say, we have some epic whiffs that go on in this game.
I have one epic hit at least to balance it out.
Indeed. Everald will attempt to attack with both weapons again.
You go to swing your long sword at him, and your hand just cramps, and the sword goes flying out of your hand. But you realize that you better hit next time and swing your axe around. And you don't get a very good hit. You just kind of graze him, but you do enough to draw a little blood.
Corvus.
Alright, trying to avoid shooting friendlies. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15. Still sneaky. And take another pot shot to this fucker.
Roll good again.
I'm gonna fail just for you, Rye.
Be the story of how the party dies and Trav has to try to save us.
Oh, there we go. 28.
Indeed, you hit, doing 8 damage.
Oh, do I... Oh, okay. Only 8 damage, so... Okay. Pow! Alright, I'm guessing I need to try hiding again so he doesn't figure out that I shot him.
You need
Or-
to just sustain. Tell me you're using your minor action to sustain.
I'm using my minor action to sustain, but I thought with invisibility, it's a +5 to hide, so I'm guessing you have to hide after making an attack.
Probably, but I do not believe that's a minor action. So you're still just holding on to the. Sorry, not holding on to. You're still keeping up the boon, but
Right.
I believe it's more than a minor action to do that. And you already moved and took a major action.
Okay.
Talawa.
Alright. I gotta make this work. So, I am going to do I'm going to do 2 cartwheels to the right and 1 flip forward and come down so that I'm on one knee and aim a shot at him.
Kill a goddamn legend point.
Actually, I'm going to say I'm going to do a somersault to the right as well so that I'm at a better angle to not hit Edward.
And I don't get any legend points for throwing away my weapon?
No, you have definitely done some quite bravado stuff too. You can have a legend point.
Yay!
I'm gonna blow that legend point too. Oh, and I'm using my lethal strike.
So she does 6 damage.
I'm gonna say that I stick him right where his heart would be, and a lot of. Oh wait, are wraiths corporeal? I forget. Or are they like ghosts?
For the purposes of how this is, he phases in between. But you actually are the only one here who could hit him with ease if he was completely phased.
Okay. I'm gonna say that he is like kind of physical right now, and like gross stuff just starts like oozing out around the bolt, and seems to weaken him more.
Alright, he's going to attack him with that sword. Oh wait, first he's going to try to resist that. Wow, I just realized how mean that stun boon is, because he can only attempt to take 1 action, right? That means he can only try to resist stun. Fun stuff. And he way does not resist stun.
But it can take a full action now.
So he goes and he attempts to hit Everil.
Does he drain his own life?
He does not. but Emerald nimbly dodges to the side. As he does, though, the Wraith manages to basically tear its cloak in the movement, so that it could now move if it wanted to from that space. Alright, now using his boss's edge, he'll move to there and fire a beam over at where he noticed that gunshot come from.
God damn it.
What's your toughness?
16. Oh wait, no. That's a lie. That's 13.
You take 8 damage. And he heals for 4.
Ow.
You can do it, Zach.
Yeah, I'm gonna just try and shoot him, I guess.
Alright.
Nope.
Weef.
Alright, you go and you take the shot. And once again, he becomes incorporeal for a moment, and then solid again, letting you basically do the minimum 3 damage as he can't hold it, the incorporealness long enough. Alright, Emerald's going to move to there, and since he can't move up close enough to actually hit him, Emerald instead is going to gather energy in his free hand and launch it at it. Emerald starts chanting. And a giant orb of black energy begins generating in his hand. And then he heaves his arm back, and he throws full force, and as it hits, you guys don't really hear anything at all. There's just silence. And then a flash. And all that's left of the Wraith is the cloak and the sword.
$10 points to Slytherin.
Well, that was something else.
Oh, I fucking hate necromancers. God damn it. I get rid of the invisibility.
Yeah, he almost made me have to get serious.
Oh, please. Nothing that we couldn't handle. We're fine.
Ugh. Okay. I kind of finally take a look down and look at the parchment on the table. What the hell is he planning?
You can make a learning. Or actually, you can make a logic.
I'm smart as fuck, boy!
Well, it looks like he was probably planning an invasion. He has a map of the United States. He has a map of South America, and he has a map of Russia.
Looks like this bastard is trying to plan a large scale invasion across 3 continents.
And as you're looking over it, you notice he has things written down under Russia that you see vampires.
Huh.
South America, you see werewolf.
So basically, you're telling us he was a megalomaniac who thought he could conquer the world.
And in North America, you see the word lich.
Huh. I wouldn't say that he thought that, more so. Remember, he's just a finger in a much larger hand. Actually, I wouldn't even say this is his finger, more like a knuckle bone.
I'm gonna just raise the finger again.
Not that finger. Anyway, I'm gonna try to activate regeneration on myself right now. Just because, like, I'm tired of, like, bleeding all over the floor.
Everald will attempt the same. Is that enough to activate level 1, Devil?
Alteration, no.
Okay. So Everald does not succeed.
Oh wait, no, it's a level 1 would be 12, right? So yeah, it'd be just enough.
Oh yeah, okay. I thought level 1 was 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna try doing this at level 5. And I fail.
Yeah, I'm gonna just kind of put my hand on Corvus's shoulder and activate regeneration.
Are you going to assist my thing kicking in?
No, it's gonna be different than mechanical.
Yeah.
Everald's just
I'll-
going to let his body keep regenerating.
Gonna do it at a level 3.
Alright. I believe you succeeded.
And I'm gonna sustain it.
Alright.
So yeah, you feel good, and suddenly your suit picks up a unearthly glow of, goodness inside your suit.
You're a magic user?
I have no idea what you're talking about, but that was a good fight.
You just...
But alright. This is a good time to stop our stream as we're already 21 minutes over.
Well, I'm gonna sustain that until he's fully healed, so.
That's fine. Gain 1 experience, everybody, and there will be treasure next week. Remind me.